and all. My dear friends, today we learn about mature embryo sac from first year botany. It's a very important question. We expect in public exam also. It's a very easiest question. If you learn diagram, you can write up each and everything. Here only three side headings are there. If you learn the three side headings, you can able to write very easily and you can get 8 marks out of 8. Okay, let us see. Let us enter into our topic, that is matured angiosperm embryo sac. Matured angiosperm embryo sac. It's a very important question. My dear friends, here you draw very neatly and very easily. This is the diagram and these are the side heading. In this, majorly three parts are there. Number one is egg operators. Number two, central cell. Number three, antipodal cells. Look here. In this embryo sac structure, we can find out mainly two areas. Number one is chalazial end and the second one is microphylar end. Number one, microphylar end, chalazial end. Depending upon ovisac, how the ovary is present, depending on where the microphylar end, where the microphyly is present, depending upon that, these two regions or two ends are there. We know that structure of ovisac, structure of ovary is there. Like this we can find out. Okay, in here two ends are there, chalazial end. The second one is microphylar end. Okay, in this the matured embryo sac, it consists how many cells are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 celled, 8 nucleated structure. 7 celled and means only 7 cells are there, but here 8 nuclei are present. Okay, we can write that is the important point. 7 plus 1 are 7 celled, 8 nucleated structure, that is matured embryo sac. Okay, right. Next one. Here, first thing is egg operators. The second one is central nuclei. The third one is antipodal cells. Okay, antipodes, central nuclei, and egg operators. Let us see egg operators. Here, the egg operators are present. Egg operators are present at microphylar end. Number one, first point. Egg operators are present at microphylar end. Right. In egg operators, how many cells are there? 1, 2, 3. Three cells are there. In egg operators, 3 cells are there. Out of 3, 1 cell it is bigger in size, that we call it as egg cell. Look here, very simple. Which cell is the bigger in size? Which cell are fertilized with the male cells? Which cell are fertilized with the male cell? That we call it as an egg cell. The remaining two cells we call it as synergids. Okay, are you getting my point? Here 3 cells are there. Out of 3, 1 cell is the bigger one, in larger in size. It is the true egg cell. It is 2 female gamete cell. Okay, the remaining 2 cells are synergid cells. Okay, look here. These synergid cells, how many are there? 2 synergid cells, 1 egg cell are present in egg operator. The second one is the synergid cells and microphylar end. It have a finger-like structure or thick finger-like structure that we call it as piliform operators. Okay, synergy cells. Number 2, egg cell. Number 3, piliform operators in egg operates. Okay, in egg operators, it is present at microphylla end. Next one, it consists 2 synergy cells and 1 egg cell. Next one, a finger-like projections are thick end structures, call it as piliform operators. Next one, a larger egg cell is present here. That's it. That is regarding egg operators. Next one, central cell. Central cell. This is central cell. It is 2 nucleus are present. Okay, in this central cell 2 nucleus are present. Next one, this central cell also call it as polar nucleus. Okay, this central cell, it consists 2 polar nuclei. Why we call it as a polar nucleus cells means this central nuclei is formed from fusion or antipode cells and egg operator cells. Means at the time of the development of embryo sac, the two cells are moved at center and it will be fused. It form a central cell. At the time of the embryo sac development, 2 polar nucleus. At the time of the embryo sac development, normally 4 cells are present at chalazial end, 4 cells are present at microphylla end. Out of these 4, 1 cell come from the chalazial end, 1 cell come from the microphylla end. These 2 are mixed, these 2 are combined, fused at the center. So that nucleus we call it as a polar nuclei. That cell we call it as a central cell. That cell we call it as a central cell. Okay. In this central cell, the central cell is a 2n in state. 2n in state. That we call it as a diploid in state. Okay, diploid in state. This is the regarding this central nuclei, also call it as a secondary nuclei. The central cell also call it as a central nuclei. Okay. Once again, central nucleus cell, central cell. Central cell, it consists 2 nucleus, 1 cell. Next one, these 2 cells are the central nuclei are formed from the fusion of 2 polar nucleus. Number 3, these central nuclei are diploid in nature. Okay, diploid in nature. This also call it as secondary nuclei. This also call it a secondary nuclei or secondary nuclei. Next one, third one, antipodal cells. Okay, antipodes are antipodes. The 3 cells are present. The 3 cells are present at the chalazial end. The 3 cells we call it as antipodes. Okay, these 3 cells are disintegrate. The 3 cells are disappear after fertilization. When the egg cell it fertilized with the male one, egg cell with the fertilized with the microgamete cell, then microgamete cell, then these antipodes are disappear. Okay, so these antipodes are present at chalazial end. How many cells are present? 3 antipodal cells are present. Okay, next one, this is integrate, this disintegrate after fertilization. Next, it also call it as vegetative cells. Why we call it as a vegetative cells? They are considered as a vegetative cells. Why means it may not involve in reproduction directly. So we call it as a vegetative cells. This is regarding embryo sac, structure of matured angiosperm embryo sac. Role of synergid cells. What is role of synergid cells? Here two synergid cells are there. What is role of synergid cells? These two synergid cells are helpful for the mainly helpful in the nourishment. It provides nutrients to the egg and it absorbs nutrient from the nucleus. The absorption of nutrients from the nucleus into the embryo sac. Once again, these synergid cells are absorption of nutrients from nucleus. The second point, it provides nutrition to egg. It is the major role of synergid cells. Okay, it's a very easiest question and you may ask 8 marks. 2 marks for 2 diagram and labeling, and next one the side headings and write it, you get 8 marks. Okay, it's a very important. I hope you understood. Okay, please subscribe our channel and support us.